a conversation with the owner for Vallejo in the bathroom. Yeah, he's cleaning the bathroom, right? And he talked to me about it. And I told him those facts. He said, well, you know, it's the umpire. I said, yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, you can't have a league where the umpire touches the umpire. If I was an umpire, I would have.
I would think they would frown upon that.
I think I would have had an umpire strike if they didn't do it.
Well, the umpire was okay with 5 each. That's the crazy part.
You're kidding. Yeah, well, that is crazy because, and then here comes our next tomorrow's release. Tomorrow? Yeah. I don't know about that. Yeah, tomorrow.
Who knows? Maybe today.
So what's going on? You guys didn't know this. I have inside information.
What's going on with lights? Lights? Yeah. Oh, there's no power here.
Gee. Well, I'm getting nothing but static.
I guess I should run this track.
Hey, Stan, you get the volumes over there?
Now batting for center field.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Winter Chevrolet Stadium in Pittsburgh. It's time for Diamonds Baseball. Anthony Schultz and Scott McDonald with you on Mixler, YouTube. And we are just about ready to go. In fact, we are ready to go. Don Andre Clark will lead it off. He'll play left field. Randall Moreno will bat second for the Packs. He's at shortstop. And then Javian Randall will be in center field. Gillespie at first. Jake Taylor's the DH. Zach Files in the game as the first pitch is in there for a strike. Files at third base. Our old buddy Wes Wallace is in center. Ricky Gingras the catcher. Aaron Brill the second baseman. And this group taking on Travis Blackley at 1-2 with a 3.09 ERA. 0-1 pitch up high for a ball. And the count goes 1-1. Quitzer, Smith, Rupaz left to right in the outfield. For the Diamonds, Blatnick, Valera, Jamil, and Lashley third to first in the infield. Bracamonte behind the plate. And Blackley ready to throw the 1-1 pitch. Here it is, swinging a cute foul back to the boards of the count 1-2. So glad you could join us for Diamonds Baseball at an early start time here today. We were told that there were some power outage problems, and we were going to possibly have problems with the lights. So the Diamonds decided to go ahead and start the game an hour earlier. So Diamonds Baseball coming to you at 5 instead of 6. And the next pitch swung on and fouled away. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes on Don Andre Clark. Diamonds coming off a very successful road trip that saw them win 5 out of 6. And overall, for Pittsburgh coming in at 31-33. And just, if you can believe it, 16 games remaining after tonight. Next pitch swung on into left field. Chris Quitzer coming in, moving over. There he is, makes the catch. And that is out number 1. And here's Randall Moreno. So Don Andre flies to left. And Moreno, the shortstop, now will bat. So the Diamonds ended up with a 14-4 win Sunday. Completed that 2-game series sweep of the Admirals and now sit in flat-footed tie with Vallejo for the 3rd spot. There's a pitch. That one misses high. Ball 1 ball and no strikes. And, Pittsburgh has picked up now 4 games over the Napa Silverados. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul back as it bounces off the post. And the count goes 1 ball and 1 strike. There you look over the Pacific's dugout. Matt Cavanaugh and his crew. San Rafael coming in just 1 game back of front-running Sonoma starting tonight's play. This one fouled off. And the count goes 1 ball and 2 strikes to Moreno, with the league's leading hitter, Javion Randall, due up next. Right-handed batter waits. And the 1-2 pitch swung on it, missed strike 3. And down goes Moreno for out number 2. So Blackley comes in with the stellar numbers. Last outing for Travis was August 5th at Sonoma. Diamonds ended up losing that game 4-3, but Travis did pretty well. 6 innings, 3 runs, just 2 earned, and 10 strikeouts. So Travis Blackley coming to the Diamonds later in the season, and he certainly has been a welcome addition. Left-hander from the stretch, and the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. So the numbers just absolutely sparkling for Javion Randall. Got himself a hitting streak going. And the pitch swung on and missed it one way outside. A changeup that, well, that one finished up in the left-handed batter's box. Left-handed hitters at batter's box as we look at Morgan Blatnick. But, you know, things going fine for Javion Randall. Coming in hitting a whopping .416. 0-2 pitch. Yeah, that one. Did it hit him? Yes, it did. And Javion going to take first base.
Now batting the first baseman, number 20, Brent Gillespie.
So here's Brent Gillespie. 1 on, 2 out here for San Rafael. Just getting underway here in Pittsburgh. A rather cool day, especially in comparison to the way it's been most of the summer. It was a much hotter summer than the last, well, many years here in the area. And the pitch to Gillespie, and the left-hander takes inside for a ball. Brent putting together another fine year for San Rafael. And year after year, the Pacifics just continue to roll out quality teams. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch to Big Brent is in there, a strike, and the count 1-1. One on, 2 down. And Gillespie trying to keep things going for Jake Taylor. The 1-1 pitch swing. This one fouled off Gillespie's foot. The count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Jake Taylor, even though he's not having the power number type year that we're used to seeing from the big right-handed hitter of the Pacifics, but he does have 10 home runs, and the Diamonds would certainly not like to see him here with multiple guys on base. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul. The count remains at 1-2. So Don Andre with a fly out. And Randall Moreno the strikeout. Randall was hit by a pitch. And now the 1-2 pitch to Brent Gillespie. Long look at first. Here's the pitch up high for a ball. And the count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the Diamonds getting some pretty good pitching over the 6-game road trip. Hoping to keep that going right here. The 2-2 pitch swung on and punched. Left side, Blatnick coming over. Bracamonte going back, and that'll be out of play. And we'll do the 2-2 one more time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And 1 on for Brent. Couple of Diamond promotions to tell you about. What I mean by that is guys that, well, are no longer here in the Diamonds to give up a couple of quality guys. Talk more about that as we move along. Next pitch, breaking ball, and it just does miss inside, and not by much. Count goes 3-2. Mike Shanahan, oh, by the way, the plate umpire, and Ricardo Rodriguez in the field. That was a pretty good looking breaking ball from Blackley, but apparently did not move enough to catch the inside part of the plate. So Javion Randall will be off with the pitch. Well, actually not holding him on here. 3-2, 2 outs. Getting a big lead. There he goes. Here's the pitch. A called strike 3. And that'll do it. So Blackley very calmly and coolly strikes out a couple as he gets Brent Gillespie here to end the top of the first after half an inning. Pacifics do not score. Diamonds coming up.
Are you kidding? You haven't been watching the games. You're apparently not listening to the broadcast, are you?
No, I haven't. I have been listening, but I mean.
Oh. All right.
Leading off the first inning for the Pittsburg Diamonds. Records of 7-3, the best record in the last 10 games in the Pacific Association. Winners of 5 of 6 in the last week. And starting this week, tied for third place, Brett Smith, shortstop.
What's on?
No, I know it's way too loud in my head.
Is that better?
I think so, yeah, that'll work. All right, as we begin the bottom of the first inning, and for the Diamonds, Smith, Blatnick, Bracamonte, Carranza, Lashley, Valera, Quitzer. This one is going to be into left field for a base hit, so Brett Smith reaches right off the bat. First pitch, and he's on. Valera, Quitzer, Rupaz, and Jamil, the new guy. We'll tell you more about him. He is the ninth place hitter, plays second base. And this group will face Billy Damon, the right-hander for the San Rafael Pacifics. Just one start, 0-1, a 10.80 ERA, 5 innings pitched, 7 Ks, 6 earned. That all came on August the 9th in a loss to the Stoppers. And it'll be Clark, Randall, and Wallace left to right in the outfield for San Rafael. Here's the pitch to Blatnick, in there, a strike. Files, Moreno, Brill, and Gillespie. Third to first in the infield. Ricky Gingras behind the plate for the aforementioned Billy Damon, making just his second start here for San Rafael. Already one on, nobody out. Blatnick waits the pitch to Morgan, and that is in there for a strike.
Yeah, great road trip for the Diamonds. Excited about that, Tony?
Yeah, 5 out of 6, getting some good pitching. Last couple of games scoring 30 runs and doing it in those last 2 against Vallejo. That pitch was low and inside. Nice to see the Diamonds able to pick up ground and move into that flat-footed tie with the Admirals as we look at Aaron Miles.
it's a good time to start to get warmed up, heated up there a little bit. You know, go on a run.
Stretch drive. We're in it. Swing and a miss. It must have been a foul tip as the ball gets away. And we count 1-2 to Morgan Blatnick. And oh, by the way, how about Smith? That is, because he came in with a 14-game hitting streak.
That's right.
Karam, and that makes it 15 now. And he came in with an average very good, 322.
Yeah, great average. I think he's 6th in the league right now. You know, Bracamonte was up there, but Bracamonte I think is 321 or something right now. He's just a couple points behind him.
Still having a fine season.
That's right.
And it was last week when Scott and I were talking about the Diamonds not hitting for a whole lot of power, and then they just went off.
Yeah.
Started hitting multiple home runs in each game. Swing, ground ball to second, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first in a Pacific's double play.
I'm going to tell you a secret today. I have my own nickname for these guys, and they don't know. I call Morgan Moblat, but he doesn't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. If it has something, if it's a play on their name.
Yeah, that's right. That's
or
right.
if it's something about their personality, that's what I think
they call
works.
Gabriel Gabe. I call him Brocco.
Yeah, I've been calling him Brock. And there's the pitch to Bracamonte is low for a ball. Actually called a strike. No balls in 1 strike to Gabe. And he's hit safely in all 6 games of the road trip. Breaks his bat there, and this one is not going to get to the outfield. As the shortstop Moreno's going to get it.
Not sure if the bat did not make that. That's meat, but we got new bats coming. Split it in half pretty much.
And that's one thing about having an aluminum league. You save a lot of money on bats.
That's right. Well, here's Joel Carranza. I call him Joe Can. He's been hot lately. So Joe can do anything.
And Carranza following Bracamonte's infield base hit. Bats here with 2 outs, nobody aboard. Swings and misses. Had a changeup in the count. No balls and a strike. So we'll have more on Brett Smith later in the show. But, boy, he is tearing it up offensively right
Brett's
now.
Really on it right now, and hopefully, you know, this is the right time to get hot. And, you know, last year Vallejo got hot right around this time, and they didn't look back. Actually, the whole month of August, they might have lost 3 or 4 games in that whole stretch, you know.
Yeah, they finished last in the first half and then just took off, and the rest, as they say, is history. Ended up winning the championship. 0-2 pitch, and that one is low for a ball. Count 1-2. Bracamonte trying to keep it alive, or rather Joel trying to keep it alive for Ryan Lashley. And Valero would follow him. Smith a base hit, Blatnick into the double play. Bracamonte looks at another one outside, and the count goes 2-2. The Diamonds winners of 5 of 6, 7 of 10. And the starting pitching, with just a couple of exceptions over that period, all pitched pretty well. This one into center field, and on comes Randall, and he will make the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 inning in the books. The Diamonds don't score here in the first, and after 1 full, Diamonds and Pacifics no score.
I'll go let him know. Our audio is really low right now.
In baseball, dedication, hard work, and some creative thinking can make a team a champion. At Winter Chevrolet, the same qualities can make you the champion. Pittsburgh's new and used Chevrolet dealer has a car that will make you feel like you just hit a home run. With a large selection to choose from, Winter Chevrolet is sure to have the car that fits your personality. And their amazing finance programs will allow you to slide into your new car safely. Winter Chevrolet, a proud sponsor of Diamonds Baseball, is off of Highway 4 in Pittsburgh. Winter has what you want. Leading off the second inning for Sandra.
All right, to the top of the second inning we go. Jake Taylor will lead it off. Zach Files, and then our old buddy Wes Wallace. And should anybody reach the catcher, Ricky Gingras would get a shot. Diamonds and Pacifics, nothing doing so far as we are just getting underway. And Jake Taylor coming in with those 10 home runs will lead it off. And that's the way the Diamonds wanted to see that. They certainly didn't want to see him in the first inning with runners on base, and that's why, as he smacks one into the power alley in left field, Smith's got it, he trips, and then throws into second base. And there's Jake Taylor with an awkward head-first dive, but he makes it with a ringing double to begin the second inning.
Yeah, if Smith hadn't tripped out there, definitely would have had him at second base.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mo Jamil was in a pretty good position there to tag him out, but throws a bit offline.
There's Jamil. Diamonds Baseball coming to you on Bay Area Sports TV, YouTube, and Mixler. Good evening, Diamond fans. Told you about the reason for the early start. And here's Zach Files, a third baseman, in there low for a ball, and they count 1 ball and no strikes. Can't believe that the baseball season is
almost
winding
over.
Down already.
That's right. You know, as an owner who's very tired, I see light at the end of the tunnel. Here's one in the gap.
This one is really hit well. Left field. Quitzer is there, however, and he'll make the catch. So a couple of hard-hit balls coming here from Jake Taylor and Zach Files. Taylor's results in a double. Files, well, he flies to left, and here comes Wes Wallace. There's Wallace, of course, the former Diamond.
Boy, he made us pay last week, didn't he?
He sure did. Came up with a big 3-run home run.
But really hasn't done much since. Haven't watched all of his games, but not really against us has he done much after that.
First pitch to the right-handed batter. That one misses outside for a ball, and it's just one of those years. It kind of reminds me of Mike Taylor a couple of years ago, Karam, when he came off that fantastic season, and then that next season, I guess that was, 2 years ago now. But we just kind of kept waiting for Mike Taylor and waiting, and well, it just didn't happen for him that next year. But this one's ringing into left field. That's just hooking foul. And, boy, a lot of loud ones coming off San Rafael bats here in the second.
Well, interestingly enough, you know, the home run that Wallace hit, he hit it after a long at-bat against Blackley. It was a 3-2 pitch, long at-bat, and he was able to hit one out. And if I remember seeing it, I saw him walking around third base. I missed the shot, but later, but in fact, it was a long home run. So Blackley, I hope, knows not to throw him that pitch again.
One of his patented rainbow moonshots that we've gotten so used to here in Pittsburgh. Wallace waits. Do a 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Hits this one into the gap, into right center. Smith goes over there. He's got to play at the warning track. And then tagging and moving over to third base is Jake Taylor. Now, Blackley's getting hit hard right now, but he's had some success against these Pacifics this year, July the 22nd at San Rafael. A 3-2 win for Pitt, 6 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned, 11 strikeouts.
Yeah.
July the 11th, he took the loss, but 6 innings, 3 runs, 10 Ks.
Yeah, not getting the run support.
Yeah.
You know, and then just mistakes in the game. You know, he took the loss against them. He could have won that game last appearance here in Pittsburgh.
First pitch to Gingras, cued foul, and right at the brain trust of the Pacifics, count 0-1.
Yeah, so, you know, basically there's 2 outs, and 2 outs, you know, walk a guy, another guy gets on a, you know, just on a Texas leaguer, base hit, and, you know, so his luck hasn't been as good. He could have won the game last weekend.
Next pitch to Ricky, in there, a strike, and that makes the count no balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely crafty. He has that experience. You know, he played for the Oakland A's. He played for the Astros. He played for the Giants.
Right.
You know, he talks a lot about the pitch.
0-2 pitch, pop foul.
He talks a lot about his time in Australia. You know, as what he's going to do when he goes back after he's done here. He's probably going to play in the Australian major leagues.
Wow.
You know, it is winter down there right now, and so as soon as our baseball season is over, summer will start, or spring. Or I'm not really good with the seasons, but you know, in the southern hemisphere, it's opposite.
So for Travis Blackley, it truly is an endless summer. Breaking ball, and that one misses 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, so everything is different in the southern hemisphere. You know, their winter is our summer. Our summer is their winter. One interesting tidbit here. You know, when we flush the toilet, the water here goes in a clockwise, but over there in the southern hemisphere, you flush it, it goes counterclockwise.
And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. I don't know if that was an interesting tidbit, but a tidbit nonetheless.
It's something that I think the fans would enjoy.
And that is another strikeout for Blackley. He pitches around a leadoff double, so we played an inning and a half here from Pittsburgh. The Pacifics and the Diamonds, no score.
With the Rotary Club to support local charities and community events. If you have an interest in finding out more about Rotary,
it's called the Coriolis effect.
Tuesday lunch at the Hampton Inn at 1201 California Avenue in Pittsburgh. That's a week from today, so you got time. Or pay a visit to RotaryPittsburgh.org. Rotary is where neighbors, friends, and problem solvers share ideas, join leaders, and take action.
I was learning how to fly an airplane, and that's one of the subjects that they talk about, the Coriolis effect.
Oh, wow. Wow, I've never heard of that.
And that's the example that they use. So now you know something about Australia.
Next time I go there, I'll be looking for that. Oh, boy, that's
Hampton by Hilton. Road trips can be grueling, which is why baseball teams are happy to split their road games. But there's one way to guarantee a win on the road. That's by staying at Hampton Inn by Hilton. Fresh, up-to-date accommodations include a hearty cooked breakfast to get you off to a good start on the day. Known for low-end prices and high-end service, a stay at Hampton Inn by Hilton means you can earn points in the valuable Hilton Honors Program. You can find a Hampton Inn by Hilton in Pittsburgh and Brentwood.
Bottom of the second we go. Ryan Lashley to lead it off. Lashley, Valera, and Chris Quitzer for the Diamonds. Should anybody reach, we'd see Zach Rapaz. Diamonds failed to score in their half of the inning, even though they did pick up a couple of hits. The San Rafael Pacifics leaving a runner on in each inning, and another nice job by Travis Blackley, even though he was hit pretty hard in that second inning. Gave up just the double to Taylor and then able to strand him at third. First pitch, that one is hit towards second base. And then that one is picked up by Brill over to Gillespie. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here is Lashley is out number 1 on the 4-3 put out.
One of the, you know, I know Lashley grounded out there to second base, but one of the nice things about Lashley since he's been here, our ability to drive the ball has gotten a lot better. He's really more gap to gap and brings a lot of power to the lineup. And looking forward to him really finishing out this season really strong for us.
I had a chance to talk to Joe Torre. And here's the pitch, and that one is low to Valera, 1-0. And Joe had a lot of good things to say about Ryan Lashley. Said he's a very fine hitter, and of course, might take you a while when you first get started to get things going. That pitch in there for a strike to Valera, count 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, and that one just a bit high. The count goes 2 balls and 1 strike. So Sunday for the So that'll bring up Chris Quitzer. So a 1-out base hit for Valera. Quitzer gets a chance here.
Quitzer, another one of those guys we brought in. Throughout most of the season, we only had one left-handed bat. We had Ryder McConey earlier in the year and Carlos Gomez, who were both lefties. But they just didn't, perform and couldn't drive the ball. And finally, we had a lefty here who can hit.
Yeah, Aaron Miles told me the last time I spoke to him he was definitely looking for left-handed power.
Oh, he was playing him in too.
Quitzer, and that one is going to be out to Don Andre Clark, who was playing well in that time. And
so he knew something right there. He was playing halfway. He's probably playing 200 and I'm going to guess 250 feet. Came right to him. He took 4 or 5 steps.
So Quitzer flies to left. 2 out, 1 on for Valera, for Zach Rapaz. Zach trying to keep things alive for Jamil. The second baseman waits on deck. Here's one fouled off.
So Zach Rapaz has been with the team. This is his second year. He's worked really, really hard. He's getting a chance to play now. He hit a home run for us. I don't know if you remember last Sunday, not this Sunday, but the previous Sunday. So he's been getting on base a little bit more. It looks like his at-bats are more, what I should say, athletic, or he's done a lot better than he did last year in his at-bats, although he was on base more. There it goes. There.
Hit one hard there, but a little out in front. Count 0-2.
Looked like a slider to me, and he was out front on that. But yeah, Rapaz has done well. He's there every day for us. He's throwing batting practice. Before the first game he started previous Sunday, it was 10 minutes before the game, and he was still putting a cage away. So they're really valuable to the team, and really very, very dedicated guy here.
In an 0-2 hole, the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed strike 3. Fastball right past him there for the strikeout. Inning is over. And after 2 full here from Winter Chevrolet Stadium in Pittsburgh, and the Pacifics and the Diamonds, no score.
The 90 feet between third base and home plate is some of the most important real estate in sports. That's why a coach is located there to help runners navigate the valuable turf. There is help for you, too, when you need to navigate real estate issues. Kroski Real Estate in Pittsburgh has been building strong communities since 1946. The family-owned and operated business is an expert on commercial property management, real estate sales, and residential property management. Kroski Real Estate is on Railroad Avenue in Old Town, Pittsburgh. When you are making the turn for home, get the help you need from Kroski Real Estate. In baseball, dedication, hard work, and some creative thinking can make a team a champion. At Winter Chevrolet, the same qualities can make you the champion. Pittsburgh's new and used Chevrolet dealer has the car that will make you feel like you just hit a home run. With a large selection to choose from, Winter Chevrolet is sure to have the car that fits your personality, and their amazing finance programs will allow you to slide into your new car safely. Winter Chevrolet, a proud sponsor of Diamonds Baseball, is off of Highway 4 in Pittsburgh. Winter has what you want.
And then back to the top of the order for Don Andre Clark and Rando Moreno. So 9-1-2 here for San Rafael. Scoreless as we move to the top of the third frame. 4 hits so far in the ball game, 3 belonging to Pittsburgh.
So here comes Blackley again. Now you know what to look for when you go to Australia, at least. Or maybe you can ask them if you ever paid attention, you know. They'd be able to tell you. You're not going to find a North Star down there, that's for sure.
Have not had a chance to get down under. And the first pitch, swing, a little tapper out in front of home plate. Bracamonte out from behind the plate, has it, throws, not in time. And that is going to be one of the shortest infield base hits that you ever see. But it is going to work for Aaron Brill as he picks up the infield hit. Second hit of the ball game for San Rafael. And the second time in a row, the leadoff man has reached for the Packs, and that'll bring up Don Andre Clark. Had a chance to go to Hawaii a few times, Mexico.
Yeah.
Have not been to Europe yet. Wife and I, sir, we've been to the Philippines. Boy, that was a long flight. Here's the pitch, and this one to Don Andre just outside for a ball. It was wonderful to be there. A very unique cultural experience, Karam. But boy, that flight took forever.
Oh, of course. You know, I've been on a very long flight. I've been to several places around the world and been on the 13, 14, 15-hour flights.
1-0 pitch to Don Andre. That one misses 2 balls and no strikes. Rando Moreno waits on deck.
A definitely direct flight here to Australia would be about 14 hours.
Ooh.
15 maybe.
Two balls, no strikes. Brill getting his lead, being held on, and we know what kind of move Blackley has. And of course, it doesn't take long for the word to get around. If it didn't get around enough last year, or some of the new guys don't know, or if some of the veterans have forgotten, didn't take long for Blackley once he came back to remind everybody. The 2-0 pitch up high for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. Anyway, we was talking about that game Sunday for San Rafael. 11-3 win over Martinez. Fernando Baez, who just keeps rolling along, got the win. There is a 4-pitch walk to Don Andre, and the first 2 have reached here in the 3rd inning, and here comes Rando. But 6 innings, no runs, 5 Ks for Baez. Logan Campbell, he took the loss for Martinez, 4 2/3, 8 runs, 5 earned, 5 walks.
Definitely solid pitching staff over there in San Rafael.
Well, Baez, one of their main guys, and he pitched well on Sunday. That pitch is a strike to Moreno, who struck out his first time. 3 strikeouts in the game for Blackley already, but he's pitched around a little bit of trouble in both the first and second. He'll have to do likewise here in the 3rd. Here's the next pitch. That is low for a ball. Count 1-1. The Diamonds looking for a double play ball. Rando runs pretty well, so that'll be pretty difficult. And of course, Don Andre at first base, they're not holding him on. Here's the pitch, will hit hard to 3rd. Blacknick's got it, steps in the bag at 3rd base, goes to 2nd, and not in time. And it looked like Valera had the ball in time, but was not on the 2nd base bag. So the Diamonds, that was a pretty hard shot that time, and it looked like the Diamonds were going to get a double play. We'll take another look.
Yeah, his foot came off the base. Valera's did at 2nd base, and partly, Mosin Jamil probably thought that was going to be his, so he went over, and now they're kind of communicating and say who's it's going to be. And I think that was probably Mosin Jamil's, but the communication, since it is his first game, might not have been what it should be normally.
The Diamonds do get the fielder's choice out of Moreno. But now a turn and a throw back to 2nd, and Jamil saves that one from going into center field as Blackley with the 360 spin and the throw back behind the runner. And that was very nearly A throwing error.
Yeah, Jamil has had a 955 fielding percentage in under 17 Asia Championship when he played for Pakistan. So he's a really good fielder, but his communication is probably needs some work. This is his first game, and Valera and him are talking right now, as you can see out there.
And now the pitch, and Randall spanks this one into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes Quitzer. He's got it. This ball's going to be cut off. And the Pacific score the first run of the ball game as Javion Randall.
Ball broke at the handle. I mean, the bat broke at the handle. And he still muscled it into left field for a base hit. Great hitter right there.
Well, Randall not hitting 416 for nothing. And, boy, he keeps piling up those RBIs. That is going to be RBI number 62 on the season for Javion Randall. He gets the broken bat, base hit. And Don Andre scores the first run of the ball game. Or probably that was Rando Moreno who scored that run.
So now it looks like Valera is going to cover the lefty. Again, that is not going to get caught. That's another base hit. And Rapaz got him. Wow.
Boy, they are going to get a fielder's choice here that is going to go 9-6. Boy, how often do you see that?
It looked like Rapaz was going to catch it, and then he pulled up as going to let it bounce, and the runner at first base didn't go, and then when he realized it was going to bounce, he went. It was too late, so he got picked off there at second base, forced out for a fielder's choice. Gillespie had a sure hit, turns into fielder's choice. Runners at first and third now with 2 outs.
If you're Brent Gillespie, the runners have to hold to make sure that ball is not going to be caught. But rarely do you see the outfielders pick up assists on force plays. A lot of times, on a tag play, sure, a guy trying to stretch a single into a double, things like that. But here's the pitch to Big Jake here, and he takes a strike. So the Diamonds end up getting the second out here, but they will have to face Jake Taylor and
Singles
his 10
left
home
field
runs.
in the first inning, and he's a very dangerous hitter.
Right-handed batter waits. The 0-1 pitch to him, and he takes that one high for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. So in that game on Sunday, 4 RBIs for Taylor. That's when he did get his 10th home run. Randall picked up a hit and a walk in that ball game. Another interesting stat on Javion Randall. This one is spanked out there, and Jamil diving, can't get it at second base. It's into right field for a base hit, and another run has scored. So Jake Taylor picks himself up an RBI single and a big 2-out knock. And just like that now, 2-0 here in this third inning. So the first 2 reached, and they have both scored.
And that was a really hard hit ball to the left of Mohsen Jamil out there, and he made a big time dive for it and just couldn't reach it there. Another run scored, and now lefty on lefty here.
Runners at first and second. Here's Files. Oh, and this one close to the face area, and Zach able to just get out of the way. That was, boy, the heat-seeking missile, and he very fortunate that that one didn't clobber him. Take another look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that one just kind of got away from Blackley there. Fowles was able to just barely get away. It would have hit him in the face probably.
1-0 pitch. Swing and hard hit, but well foul. I was wondering what the San Rafael guys and so many good players as Wes Wallace waits on deck. Just kind of wondered why some of these guys haven't gotten the call up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up, wide of third. Blatnick over toward the bullpen, and he's going to run out of room.
Yeah, so, Blackley gave up that first base hit to score that first run. It was a broken bat base hit. And, he's just been laboring out there, walked the second guy this inning. He's got to figure out a way to make a really good pitch here to Files and get out of this inning. 1-ball, 2-strike count.
You're always talking about Karam trying to mitigate the damage.
That's right.
The crooked number is up there for San Rafael, and Blackley trying to shut the door and make sure that the Packs don't get any more. Valera dogging the runner back there at second base. 1-2 pitch, and that one is low for a ball. And Bracamonte able to keep that one from heading to the backstop. Count goes 2-2. 5 hits now for the Packs, 3 for Pittsburgh. An infield hit by Aaron Brill, one that he just nubbed out in front of the plate. Don Andre Clark then walked. Fields his choice for Moreno. RBI base hit for Randall. Here's the pitch, and this one lifted in the air to left field. Quitzer coming in, now going over. He makes the catch, and that will do it. So the Pacifics leave a couple, but they score a couple. And at the end of 2.5, it's San Rafael 2. Diamonds nothing.
Hey.
Is there anything more fun than a ball bouncing off the outfield wall for a double? Well, if there is, it might be a double-double from In-N-Out. In-N-Out is an iconic burger restaurant for a reason. Quality is the most important ingredient at In-N-Out. They never freeze, pre-package, or microwave the food. Your burgers, fries, and a shake are waiting to be made on Delta Gateway Boulevard, just off Highway 4. In-N-Out, that's what a hamburger is all about. Oh, sure, you'll ask for advice if you want some, but usually you know exactly how you want your business publications and handouts to look. That's where Paper Tiger Ready Print comes in. It is their mission to help you achieve your business goals, and that starts by listening to what you want and making it happen. At Paper Tiger Ready Print, they believe there is no greater satisfaction than delivering a finished product that helps a client reach their goals and objectives. Give them a try. You won't be disappointed. Paper Tiger Ready Print at 182 East Leland Road in Pittsburgh or readyprint.com.
All right.
To the bottom of the third we go, and Mohammed Mohsen Jamil will come up to make his first professional plate appearance, and how about that?
Yeah, so he's been here all year with us. He played in the under 18 Asia Pacific games in Thailand and Korea for the Pakistani national team. He was the youngest on the Pakistani national team. He went 1 for 13 there at the time. He was 17 years old. And, he's been here for a while now. He's been working out, hitting in the cage, working on his fielding. And today he's getting his first opportunity, Mohammed Mohsen Jamil here.
First pitch to him was a high fastball, count 1-0, just 20 years old now. So it's a situation where he's going to get a chance to play today and tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul, and we're just going to see whether or not it sticks. Is
That's
that
right.
sort of the plan right now?
Yeah, let's see. He's going to play a couple days here. We'll see how it goes. This is his first professional game, so I'm sure he has some jitters.
Next pitch catches the corner, and they count 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He is 20 years old. A lot of the players on this team are, about 25, 26 years old.
Fouled back.
He was on that pitch, and he's proven that he can compete at this level. How well he can compete, that's going to be a question. He is from the city of Multan in Pakistan.
Next pitch, and that
pitch
one
just
misses.
missed. That was some sort of changeup, maybe a breaking ball that just missed. Maybe it missed high a little bit. But he's from Multan, Pakistan. As you know, owner of the Pittsburgh Diamonds, I'm also from Pakistan.
Swung on and missed strike 3.
So he set him up pretty good for that, with that breaking ball and then the fastball to follow it up. And Mohsen Jamil strikes out here in the bottom of the third inning to lead off.
So back to the top of the order here for Brett Smith.
Diamonds, number 6.
And Smith picked up a base hit his first time. Told you that Smith has hit in 14, now 15 straight games. And that pitch is low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Brent. 2-0 in favor of San Rafael. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Smith ground ball to shortstop. Not hit very hard. The shortstop Moreno picks it up and throws him out. And quickly 2 up and 2 down in the inning. So Smith able to continue his hitting streak. And boy, the numbers just continue to sparkle for him. But he is out number 2 on the 6-3 put out. And here's Morgan Blatnick, who bounced into a double play his first time. Left-handed batter, and the pitch to Morgan hits this one pretty hard, but playable to Randall. Moves over into right center and makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Billy Damon and the Packs. And we are through 3 now, and it's San Rafael 3, Diamonds nothing.
One example of teamwork is a smoothly executed double play memorialized in the famous baseball poem, Tinkers to Evers to Chance. Another example of great teamwork is the Pittsburg Chamber of Commerce. MyPittsburghChamber.org brings together the many and varied businesses that make up the local economy and forges them into a community force that is focused on economic development, advocacy, partnerships, and workforce development. The Pittsburgh Chamber is making a difference. Even if your business doesn't leave you the time to get personally involved, your membership contribution will advance the cause. Visit mypittsburghchamber.org today. If you've been there before, you know when your car breaks down on the freeway, you want quick, reliable service. You want All Counties Tow. With 20 years of experience, 7 locations in Northern California, and 50 trucks, All Counties Tow is the one to count on when you need roadside help. You can find them at allcotow.com or phone 925-709-0759 for fast, dependable service. Easy and painless. All Counties Tow.
It's they're winning 5 out of 6 on that 6-game road trip. Trying to keep things going here as they come back to Pittsburgh, and that ball is up high. And the count 3 balls and 2 strikes with Aaron Brill, the 9th place hitter, waiting on deck. Blackley with the payoff pitch, swing and a check swing held by Bracamonte, and Blackley picks up the strikeout, 2nd of the inning. And that is going to be his 4th, make that 5th of the ball game. So Blackley, even though he's given up the 2 runs, has got the strikeout working for him here. And now Aaron Brill bats with nobody aboard and 2 down. So the starting pitching, Brett Solano started it off on August the 7th. And the pitch swung on and missed. Good looking changeup that time. And certainly looked like Aaron Brill looking for something else. Swings right over the top with the count 0-1. But Solano got it started. Freeze. And this one hard hit. That is going to be a base hit into left center field. So Aaron Brill keeps things alive with a single. He had that infield hit to start the 3rd inning. So Brill 2 for 2, back to the top of the order for Don Andre Clark. But Solano, McDonald, Jordan Brink all pitched very well. Steyerwald ran into some trouble, as did Dakota Freeze in those last couple of starts. But the Diamonds in the last 2 on August 10th and the 11th ended up splitting those 2 games. Here's the pitch, and this one not hit very well. Might have been a broken bat. Fly ball to right. Rapaz will take care of that. So just the Aaron Brill base hit here in this inning, and that'll do it for San Rafael. 3.5 into the books. Packs 2, Diamonds nothing. All right, to the bottom of the 4th we go. Gabe Bracamonte to lead it off. Got an infield hit his last time. Joel Carranza to follow. And then Ryan Lashley. And should anybody reach, we'd see Valera get a chance. Diamonds and the Pacifics here as the season. Well, we are in full stretch drive mode. Time is climbing the standings, putting some room between there and the Napa Silverados, and they've chased down the Vallejo Admirals, taking those last 2 games from Vallejo on Saturday and Sunday. This pitch inside for a ball, and the Diamonds able to chase down the defending champions, catching them at 30 wins apiece, 31 wins apiece. Bracamonte takes the low one outside, count 2 balls and no strikes to Brock. And he had safely in all 6 of those road games, went 8 for 29 over that span. Takes another pitch outside. It's 3-0. And he scored 10 runs in those 6 games. So he has continued to be just a fine pickup for the Diamonds. Takes a fastball here, and the count goes to 3-1. Bracamonte, Carranza, and Lashley. Billy Damon with the 3-1 pitch, and that one catches the corner, and the count goes 3-2. So, funny thing happened in San Rafael on Monday night. Here's a pitch up high. That's a ball. So Bracamonte starts this one off with a walk. That is the first walk of the ball game issued by Billy Damon. Here comes Joel Carranza. Fly out to center field for Carranza. His first time, he's 0 for 1. And on Monday in the 7th inning, Valera looked like he had homered. Damon comes set. Here's the pitch, and that one is low for a ball. It's 1-0. And Max Beatty was on the mound. The next 2 pitches were both called balls. And then Max became very irate at umpire D. Petit. Well, and they got into a shoving match, and Max Beatty just pushed the umpire Petit. And, he's been suspended for the remainder of the season by Commissioner Johnston. Pitch in there for a strike. The count 1 ball and 1 strike. And I've seen Max Beatty pitch a number of times. He was promoted, I believe it was the year before last, or actually it might have been last season when Max had moved up. Here's a pitch that's down low for a ball, 2-1. But unfortunately, Max just seemed to lose his head. I almost seemed like I lost my voice right there. So Max will be gone for the remainder of the 2018 season. Swinging this one in the air, deep left center field, and this one is gone, a home run. Joel Carranza, a 2-run shot, and just like that, we are tied at 2 apiece.
Joel.
So Joel Carranza with the bomb to left center field. And the Diamonds, they have drawn even now here in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes Ryan Lashley now. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Next pitch, and that is high and in for a ball. Count 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryan Lashley. So a leadoff walk to Bracamonte. The first and only walk by Billy Damon so far, but it comes back to hurt. And Lash cannot hold up at a ball way out of the strike zone. Count 1-2. So following the walk to Bracamonte, Carranza goes yard. And we've got ourselves a 2-2 tie. Still nobody out here in the inning. Damon's pitch, breaking ball, swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Lash the strikeout, and here comes Valera. And Rafael had himself a base hit back in that second inning. Talking about the Diamonds starting pitching over that 5 out of 6 road trip. And Solano 6 innings, 3 runs. That was on August 7th. Diamonds ended up beating San Rafael 8-3. Next day, Corey McDonald matched Solano to 6 innings, 3 runs. That one's in there for a strike. And Valera down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Corey McDonald, a nice outing. That was August the 8th. Next one is low. Count 1-1. Diamonds ended up beating San Rafael again 7-5 in Marin County. Next pitch, and that just does miss. And the next night, August the 9th, in Martinez, Diamonds ended up winning that game 10-4 over the Clips. 2-1 pitch swung on, hit hard into left field. Away back it goes. Away back it goes. It is gone. Don-Andre Clark was giving chase near the in and out sign, but he quickly runs out of room. 2 home runs here in the inning, and the Diamonds now lead it 3-2. So Carranza a 2-run shot, Valera a home run. And the Diamonds, who had trailed 2-0 coming into the inning, now lead it 3-2. And Nick DeBar is going to go out and have a word with Billy Damon. You know, Damon was cruising along pretty well. He got the double play, faced just 1 over the minimum in the first. Did give up a base hit to Valera in the second, faced just 1 over the minimum again. Had a 1-2-3 inning, including a strikeout of Jamil in the third. But he has run into trouble here in the fourth. A walk, a 2-run home run by Carranza, a strikeout, and a home run by Valera. And all of a sudden, the Diamonds have the lead. Here's Chris Quitzer, who flew out to left his first time. 3-2 Pittsburgh. Still just 1 out in the inning. Quitzer's swing and a miss in the count, 0-1. So getting back to the Diamonds starting pitching, Jordan Brink, right before getting promoted, here's the pitch, a little foul. This will head back to the boards. 6 innings, 1 run, 12 strikeouts for Jordan Brink. That was a 10-4 win over the Clips. The next game, Steinerwalt did not pitch as well. 6 2/3, 7 runs, 6 earned. 0-2 pitch, that's hit hard. Trying to backhand that ball is Gillespie. He will not be able to make the play. On into right field it goes, and I'm sure they're going to give Chris Quitzer a base hit as that ball is hit very hard.
Coming up for the Diamonds is the right fielder.
And Gillespie, I don't think, really had a chance to get in front of that ball. He just tried to backhand it. It skipped on over his glove. Third hit in the inning here for Pittsburgh. And here's Zach Rapaz. So Steinerwalt's game August the 10th. That was the lone loss in that 6-game road trip. And the first pitch there, a strike, as the Clips beat the Diamonds 8-4. The next night, Freeze did not fare very well as the starting pitcher. 8 runs in 5 innings for Dakota, swinging a foul, or popped up right side. Well, I thought this was headed foul. This was actually going to be caught by the shortstop for out number 2. Moreno takes care of that one. And now there are 2 down. So Freeze had his struggles. That was the game on August the 11th. Diamonds ended up winning that game against Vallejo 16-11. And of course, the next night, that was Sunday, the Diamonds ended up beating Vallejo 14-4. And this pitch is fouled off, and they count 0-1, and that was behind another pretty good outing by Brett Solano. So the Diamonds looking good here in the fourth and look real good over that 6-game road trip. And this is Jamil again, struck out his first time. So Damon's able to get Rapaz for the second out. And now see what we can do with Jamil. Jamil This one is going to be tapped along third, picked up over there by Files, throws high over to first base, and it's Gillespie able to come off the bag, make the catch, get back to the bag in time to retire Jamil. He's out 5-3, but good news for the Diamonds. Carranza and Valera go yard. A 2-run home run by Carranza, and we have played 4 full here from Winter Chevrolet Stadium in Pittsburgh. The Diamonds 3 and the Pacifics 2. Well, the good news coming out of the 4th inning is that the Diamonds pick up a couple of home runs, and they have taken the lead at 3-2 over the San Rafael Pacifics. But all of a sudden, the team comes out, and Javier has come in to catch for Gabe Bracamonte, and try to get word on what happened to Bracamonte as he has come out of the ball game. So Stephen Javier, I'm sure, will go into his spot, that 3rd spot in the batting order. And it'll be Rando Moreno to lead it off here for San Rafael. Moreno, Javion Randall, and Brent Gillespie. First 3 to face Travis Blackley, who's got his first lead of the ball game. First pitch, fastball in there for a strike, and the count 0-1. Diamonds baseball coming to you on Bay Area Sports TV, YouTube, and Mixler here tonight. Scott McDonald has also departed. Anthony Schultz here flying solo here, I guess, for the remainder of the evening. Ball is taken outside by Moreno, and the count 1-1 strike. Right-handed batter waits. And the 1-1 pitch, swinging a foul, and the count goes 1-2. So we're talking about a couple of the Diamonds being promoted. And one of those, the pitcher Sean Johnson, promoted to the Frontier League. And, well, he wasn't here very long, but he will be missed. The 1-2 pitch, swing, and this one poked out into right center, and that one is going to get down for a base hit. Smith collects it. Big turn over there by Moreno, and he'll hold on with a leadoff base hit. John Johnson had really nailed down that closer position. It was really one of those guys that Aaron Miles could count on out of the bullpen and become just a fine addition to the Pittsburgh pitching staff. But that's the way things go. You do well, and you're likely to get snatched up, and that's what happened to the former Diamond right-hander. Javion Randall, the lead's leading hitter, hits one hard, but caught in the air. The throw over the first, not in time. And the Diamonds thought they had themselves a double play, and instead they're just going to get the one out. And Aaron Miles, well, he wants to talk it over here a little bit. Boy, the ball is crushed. Blatnick catches it on the line drive, and it looks like Lashley has got the ball ahead of the runner coming back to first. And a close play there at first base. Take one more look here on Bay Area Sports TV. Moreno way off the bag at that point. Puts on the brakes, comes back in. And boy, it looked like Lashley had his foot between the bag and the hand coming in by Moreno. But Ricardo Rodriguez, the field umpire, says no double play. Aaron Miles still not satisfied with the explanation. And now Ricardo Rodriguez, who was in that second base position and might have been blocked off by the first baseman, Ryan Lashley, or at least had his view somewhat obstructed. And now Mike Shanahan, the home plate umpire, he and Ricardo are talking this over. Nice play over there by Blatnick, who just made the catch and then fired in. And they now come to an agreement, and they're going to say that Moreno is safe.
Number 20, Brent Gillespie.
So Javion Randall hit the ball very hard, but he lines to third, and San Rafael fortunate that that wasn't a double play. So here's Gillespie. It looked like he collected a base hit to right field. Ended up being a 9-6 fielder's choice. There is a pitch in there for a strike. Zach Rupaz able to pick up that ball very quickly. This back in the third. And fire in to get the middle runner at second base on the force. No balls, one strike, and Gillespie swings and fouls this curveball away, and the count goes 0-2. Don't often see that where the outfielders are picking up assists on force plays. Left-handed batter waits, and the 0-2 pitch, and that one just does miss, and the count goes 1 ball and 2 strikes to Brent Gillespie. So far, hasn't been the best of outings for Travis. Pitched around some traffic in the first and second inning, gave up the 2 runs in the third. Did put up another 0 in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, and Gillespie, he's out number 2.
Now batting number 8, Jake Taylor.
So here's Jake Taylor. Jake's picked up a couple of base hits. Double leading off the second. RBI base hit in that 2-run third for San Rafael. And he bats here with a 1-man aboard and 2 down. We're told Jake's been battling some injuries this year. That's why some of the numbers are down, but still doing pretty well. And the first pitch to Taylor, and that is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. So Sean Johnson and Jordan Brink both promoted to the Frontier League. Now, Brink did not have the great ERA. Spent a lot of time this year with an ERA above 5. But he really was piling up the strikeouts. Here's a pitch way up high for a ball. And it wasn't unusual for him to sort of give up, 5 runs or so, but have double digits in strikeouts. And when a guy can throw as hard as he does and Talk about in the mid-90s. Well, there's a guy who's moving up. The 2-0 pitch, and Taylor takes a strike, and they count 2-1. 2 in the third. For the Pacifics, 3 in the fourth for the Diamonds. And that's where we stand, 3-2. There goes the runner. Here's the pitch, swinging a hopper. Coming in is Jamil. He's got it. That's actually Blatnick on the other side of the diamond to make the play. Looked like a bouncer to second, but the Diamonds had the shift on, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Pacifics do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning now. Diamonds 3, San Rafael 2.
Are you looking for a community-based establishment that will provide a fun and exciting environment for your family? Certainly Diamonds Baseball is one, and no doubt Lumpy's Diner is another. Before or after the game, eating at Lumpy's Diner or Lumpy's Diner Express can make for a great doubleheader. And if you want to win a road game, LD's Catering will make your event a hit no matter the location. Lumpy's Diner is a homegrown sensation, world famous since 2008. Bring your family to ours. Red's Barbershop. You know when it's time for a haircut, but you aren't really thrilled with the trim you've been getting? You'd like to find a new hair cutter, but it seems like a big hassle with too many choices and not enough information. We're giving you the take sign, as in take down this information. Call Red's Barbershop and make an appointment. Red has the skills and experience with all types of hair. He is great with the latest styles and still knows how to make you shine with more traditional haircuts. Call 925-382-1399 and make an appointment. That's 925-382-1399. Red's Barbershop is at 190 East 7th Street, just off Railroad Avenue in Old Town. Give Red a call today, 925-382-1399.
All right, the Diamonds get a hit here in the fifth. Smith, Blatnick, and then Javier. Actually, I don't think they're going to change. Bracamonte stayed in the ball game. I think I'm up to date now. It's Bracamonte moving from home to first. Blatnick moving from third to second. So that was a 4-3 putout of Jake Taylor to end that inning. There was no shift. And Javier has come into catch in place of Bracamonte. So I think the Diamond lineup is set. Here's the pitch. And the bottom of the fifth is underway. The first pitch is a strike. And Brent Smith down the count, 0-1. Base hit for Brent so far. And he also grounded out to shortstop. That was back in the third. And he takes a strike here in the count, 0-2. So for Billy Damon, coming off just one start so far here in the Pacific Association. That was a rocky one in the loss against the Stompers. Here's the pitch, and that one is low for a ball. But he's fared better here. Did have the tough inning in that last inning, the fourth, when he gave up the 2 bombs. But had put up 3 zeros prior to that. Here's the pitch, and that is inside for a ball. Count 2-2. He was cruising right along until Bracamonte let it off with a walk. Here's the pitch, and that one is just high. Count goes 3-2. So I'm thinking as far as the Diamonds' batting order, Javier would not be hitting in place of Bracamonte. Blatnick is on deck. Nobody out in the hole right now, swinging a ground ball to short. Moreno charges, fields, lollipop throw over to first base in time for the out. Smith is out number 1, and that'll bring up Jordan Blatnick. So Brent Smith bounces out 6-3, and Brett so far 1 for 3 in the ball game. And Bracamonte is now the on-deck batter. And here's Morgan, and the first pitch to him is inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Damon's next one, and that ball is inside. Count goes 2 balls and no strikes to Morgan. Nobody aboard, 1 down. Diamonds leading at 3-2. 13 hits so far in the ballgame. This one inside. And 7 for San Rafael, 6 for the Diamonds. Sparse crowd here tonight, but that's to be expected. There's a pitch inside for a ball. The Diamonds starting this game an hour earlier because of some problems with the electrical system here. They didn't think they were going to have lights tonight. 3-1 pitch, swing, ground ball, right side. Brill charges, gloves, and throws him out. And a 6-3 and now a 4-3 putout. And Bracamonte will bat here with nobody aboard and 2 down.
Bracamonte.
So here's Bracamonte with Carranza waiting on deck. And, well, to start the 4th inning, this duo made some noise. Strike there to Bracamonte. Gabe was able to work out the leadoff walk, and then Carranza went yard with a 2-run shot. Bracamonte shoots this one into right field for a base hit. So Bracamonte aboard all 3 times here tonight. Infield hit in the 1st, a walk in the 4th, and now a base hit here in the 5th. So here's Joel. And we told you about the 2-run bomb. That was in the 4th inning to get the Diamonds scoring off in the inning. Valero would end up with a home run as well. This one popped foul right side, and that one will be out of play. So in addition to that 2-run home run by Joel, flew out to center field. That was back in the 1st. 0-1 pitch, and Carranza lets this one go. Looked like it could have been a slider that was kind of twisting outside. Broke off the outside part of the plate and also a bit low. 1-1 pitch, and that one just does miss low. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. So the Diamonds, as Bracamonte picks up that single pickup, hit number 7 in the ball game. And the next pitch, Carranza swings, pops this one foul down the right side, headed for the bullpen, and coming over but can't make the play is Wallace. And he kind of slowed down a little bit, like he was thinking he was going to run into the bullpen mound. I thought he initially had a play on that ball, but unable to get over there in time. And they count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ryan Lashley would be next if Joel can keep this one going. Damon with that front leg very straight. Here's a 2-2 pitch, and that one just does miss. Count 3-2, so Bracamonte now will get a jump off of first base. Gillespie will play behind him over there. Carranza waits. There goes the runner. Payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul, and that'll get out of play. Damon hits the rosin bag. Now Billy ready. Right-hander comes set. Another 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. This one popped into right field. Wallace comes over. Still coming over. The second baseman chasing him now as Wallace makes the catch. And Brill had gone out there like he had a play, and then at the last moment spun his way to the ground to allow Wallace to make the catch. The Diamonds do not score in their half of the fifth. To the sixth inning we go. Diamonds lead it 3-2.
Anytime we have a conversation with Mechanics Paint, we know that we're in the same business. Our business is customer service, integrity, loyalty, friendship. Mechanics clearly establishes a high level of tradition, honesty, integrity that comes through in all their transactions. I trust them with everything. I know that they're there for us. My name is Paul Irwin. I'm a mechanic.
In baseball, dedication, hard work, and some creative thinking can make a team a champion. At Winter Chevrolet, the same qualities can make you the champion. Pittsburgh's new and used Chevrolet dealer has the car that will make you feel like you just hit a home run. With a large selection to choose from, Winter Chevrolet is sure to have the car that fits your personality, and their amazing finance programs will allow you to slide into your new car safely. Winter Chevrolet, a proud sponsor of Diamonds Baseball, is off of Highway 4 in Pittsburgh. Winter has what you want.
Coming up for the Pacifics, number 18, Zach Files.
All right, so Zach Files will lead it off, followed by Wes Wallace and then Ricky Gingras. And should anybody reach, we see the ninth place hitter, Aaron Brill. So the 6th, 7th, and 8th batters in the lineup to face Travis Blackley, who's putting together another good outing here for Pittsburgh, and that's pretty much what he's given them every time out. So it's coming back, and the next pitch is in there for a strike count, 0-1. Travis pitched with the Diamonds last year, had some mixed results, but did have some good starts. Also, a guy ran into some bad luck as well. There's a swing and a foul, and the count goes 0-2. But the former major leaguer seems to have things pretty well in hand so far here tonight as we reach the 6th inning. Chance to get to that quality start level, which is 6 innings or better, 3 earned or less, and that pitch is low for a ball, and the count 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here at the ballpark tonight. We don't seem like we've said that for quite a while. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Zach Files. He's flied out to left both times. Zach looks at 1 low, and the count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs on 7 hits for the Diamonds. They've got 2 home runs, accounting for those 3 on the board. For the Pacifics, 2 runs on 7 hits for San Rafael. Wind starting to blow right to left. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed strike 3. So Zach Files starts this one off with a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder, number 2, Wes
And now so
Wallace.
far in every inning, with the exception of that 2-run 3rd inning, the Diamond left-hander has gotten at least 1 strikeout. 2 in the first, 1 in the second as Wes Wallace stands in. And Wes takes outside for a ball. Couple more strikeouts in the 4th. 1 in the 5th, 1 more here in the 6th. In the 6th for Travis Blackley. Next one sounded like a broken bat, foul ball. And Wes Wallace will have to go get another piece of lumber. Seven strikeouts in the ball game here for Blackley. As now he is gone 5 1/3, giving up just 2 runs. Javion Randall picked up an RBI base hit. Jake Taylor likewise. That was back in the third, and that was an inning started off when Aaron Brill just hit a number up the third baseline that he was able to beat out. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike two, and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wes Wallace. Wes, the strikeout victim to lead off the fourth, and back in the second he flew out to center field. 1-2 pitch to him, swing, and he cues this one foul to the right side. And the count 1-2 on Wes. So before departing, Wes had picked up 11 home runs for the Diamonds, but the strikeout totals just got way too high, and the Diamonds cut him loose. 1-2 pitch, swing, and this one a moonshot in the air to left field. Way back it goes, and this one is gone. Another moonshot for Wes Wallace, and this ball game is tied up at 3. So Wes Wallace comes back to bite the Diamonds yet again, and Travis Blackley yet again. So he homers here in the 6th inning to tie it up. So here's Ricky Gingras now, the catcher. Left-handed batter waits. That one in tight for a ball. And actually, they're going to say it got a piece of him. And down to first base goes Ricky with the hit by pitch.
Now batting number 21, Aaron Brill.
So now here's Brill. So Zach Files starts the inning with a strikeout. Wes Wallace, one of those patented rainbow shots to tie the game. And then Ricky Gingras hit by a pitch. And Aaron Brill now stands in. 1 on, 1 in, 1 out. Pitch to Aaron, and that's in there for a strike. And barring the double play, back to the top of the order for Don Andre Clark with the next batter. So the Pacific's a 2-run lead. The Diamonds retake the lead at 3-2, and now we're tied at 3. Here's the pitch, swinging a little squibber to third base, picked up by Bracamonte to second for 1, not in time at first base. The ball just not hit hard enough for Pittsburgh to turn the DP, but they do get the lead runner and out number 2. So Aaron Brill bounces into the fielder's choice that goes 5-4. And here comes Don Andre, 1 on and 2 out. So Brill, the runner at first base, big hopper, and that one takes a weird bounce. It actually didn't bounce, and the Pacifics are going to have them cornered here with 2 down. So Don Andre's going to pick himself up a base hit, and that's very strange indeed. That ball was took a big kangaroo hop and then seemed to hit the lip of the infield grass and just did not bounce again. And Valero was right there to field and thinking, well, this one's going to hop up there, and he would have had to hurry to get the speedy Clark at first base. But the ball rolled under his glove, and now an opportunity for the inning to continue for Rando Moreno, and the Pacific's a chance to take the lead. Throw back over to first, just not in time. And Don Andre gets back in time, but he did it a bit nonchalantly. And that play over at first base was pretty close. So Blackley showing us that good move he's got over to first base. And the pitch, swing and a foul. As Moreno now down to the count, no balls and 1 strike. Files struck out, Wallace homer, Jingers hit by a pitch, Brill bounces into the 5-4 fielder's choice. Don Andre looked like he was going to bounce out 6-3, but he picked up the base hit. 0-1 pitch to Moreno, and he fouls this one off, and the count goes 0-2. So San Rafael gets the equalizer here in the 6th. And now with a fortunate bouncing ball off the bat of Don Andre Clark, the Pacifics have a chance to take the lead. JV on Randall would be next. Diamonds do not want to pitch to him here in this inning. Here it is, swing and a pop-up on the infield. Lotnick, the second baseman, calls, makes the catch in front of the shortstop Valera, and the threat is over. The Pacifics leave a pair, but Wes Wallace comes back to bite the Diamonds and Travis Blackley one more time as he homers to tie it up. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pacifics and the Diamonds all tied at 3.
Nick's Sandwiches. Want to tailgate in City Park before the next Diamonds home game? Nick's Sandwiches is a great place to start. Everything you need for a big crew of hungry fans, or a tasty lunch on the Delta, or a quick grab of coffee and a bite to eat on the way to work. Nick's Sandwiches is in Old Town Pittsburgh on Railroad Avenue across from the marina. Eating at the Diamonds' favorite deli is as satisfying as a 3-run homer. Start your pregame warm-up at Nick's Sandwiches, 315 Railroad Avenue in Old Town. The 90 feet between third base and home plate is some of the most important real estate in sports. That's why a coach is located there to help runners navigate the valuable turf. There is help for you, too, when you need to navigate real estate issues. Kroski Real Estate in Pittsburgh has been building strong communities since 1946. The family-owned and operated business is an expert on commercial property management, real estate sales, and residential property management. Kroski Real Estate is on Railroad Avenue in Old Town Pittsburgh. When you are making the turn for home, get the help you need from Kroski Real Estate.
All right, Ryan Lashley, then Valera, Chris Quitzer to face Billy Damon here as we move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Diamonds and the Pacifics, good ball game, all tied at 3 apiece. Diamonds playing good baseball lately, trying to keep it going. San Rafael, another good season for them, coming in with 42 wins in 20 games, above 500 for the Pacifics. Here's the pitch, and Lashley hits this one hard, way back into left center. That ball is gone, a home run. Ryan Lashley, goodbye, and the Diamonds just that quickly reclaim the lead. Crowd enjoying that one as they saw Wes Wallace tie it with a home run in the previous inning, and then Ryan Lashley took just one pitch and he launches 1 yard. The Diamonds have reclaimed the lead at 4-3, and they've hit 3 bombs here in the ball game. Valera takes a strike and the count 0-1. Rafael also homered in this ball game. That was back in the 4th when the Diamonds collected their 3 runs. Next pitch is going to be called a strike. A check swing by Rafael, but Mike Shanahan, the home plate umpire, says that he did in fact go around. 0-2 pitch, swing, little tapper toward third. Gloved by Files. His throw is in time for the out. And that is the first out of this 6th inning.
Now batting the left fielder, number 16, Chris Quitzer.
So Valera out 5-3. First time they've gotten Rafael here this evening. And now Chris Quitzer, who got a base hit his last time, stands in. There's a good look at Chris. Big swing and a miss there, and the count 0-1. And for those of you watching or listening on Mixler, Quitzer showing a lot of those socks. Here's the pitch, and that's outside for a ball. The black and white striped orange stirrups that the Diamonds sport. 1-1 pitch to Quitz. Ground ball foul right side, and the count 1-2. Billy Damon and Travis Blackley doing battle here at Winter Chevrolet Stadium. 1-2 pitch, and Quitzer down to one knee. Just does get a piece of that one to stay alive. And right now, at least as we move on into the 6th inning, advantage Blackley and the Diamonds. They lead by 1. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. And Quitzer strikes out, and that is the first out of the inning. Here comes Zach Rapaz. They got him in the 4th, and he was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning. So 0 for 2 for Zach. Right-handed batter waits, and he cues this one over to first base. Gillespie charges, has it, flips to the pitcher covering, and that will do it. So the Diamonds go 1-2-3 in the inning, but not before Lashley homers to start the frame. And with that, the Diamonds have a 4-3 lead as we go now to the 7th inning.
Is there anything more fun than a ball bouncing off the outfield wall for a double? Well, if there is, it might be a double-double from In-N-Out. In-N-Out is an iconic burger restaurant for a reason. Quality is the most important ingredient at In-N-Out. They never freeze, pre-package, or microwave the food. Your burgers, fries, and a shake are waiting to be made on Delta Gateway Boulevard, just off Highway 4. In-N-Out, that's what a hamburger is all about. Little J's. The handcrafted burgers are sensational. The generous sandwiches are delicious. The hand-carved tri-tip is the best in town. Getting hungry? You probably already know where to go to find these food treasures. Little J's in Pittsburg. Since 2003, Little J's has been rewarding those smart enough to stop in for a meal. They can also cater your next event. On Loveridge Road, it's Little J's Restaurant.
Now batting number 3, Javion Randall.
All right, Javion Randall will lead things off as we go down to the top of the 7th inning. Scores around the association. Vallejo and the Stoppers, no score out there from Solano County. And the Clippers leading the Silverados by a score of 8-2. So the Diamonds wouldn't mind seeing that one stick, although it's just the top of the 3rd inning there from Napa. And the first pitch into Randall misses, and the count goes 1 ball and no strikes. Diamonds trying to stay ahead of Napa. They currently lead the Silverados by 4 games in the standings. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing, broken bat, grounder to shortstop, and Valera throws out Javion Randall for out number 1. And that'll bring up Brent Gillespie.
Now batting number 20, Brent Gillespie.
So it's 4-3 here as the Diamonds look to overtake Vallejo tonight. Brent Gillespie, left-handed batter, first pitch to him, takes a strike, and the count 0-1. So a nice start to this at bat, nice start to the inning for Travis Blackley, as he's now gone 6 1/3, giving up just the 3 runs. Left-hander kicks and fires, and that pitch just does miss, and the count goes 1-1. So for the Diamonds, kicking on the Pacifics here tonight. And the next pitch, swinging a ground ball right side. Nice pickup over there at first by Lashley, who steps on the bag. And Gillespie is out number 2 as he grounds out 3 unassisted. And now here comes Jake Taylor. 2 out, nobody aboard. So the Pacific's in town here tomorrow. Game starts 6 o'clock here at City Park. And then the Diamonds will be home again on Thursday night. That'll be a 6 o'clock start as well, August the 16th, against those Napa Silverados. And the Diamonds could really put some space between them and Napa. First pitch here to Taylor. And that one in there for a strike, 0-1. And then they'll get the Silverados, or actually they'll play the Stompers on August the 17th. And that'll be up in Sonoma's Arnold Field before playing the Silverados back here on the 18th here at Winter Chevrolet Stadium. Next pitch, and that one misses. The count goes 1-1 strike. One pitch, swung on, popped up, right center field. Smith going back, Rupaz going back. It'll be Smith in right center field to make the catch. So how about that? A 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 7th for Travis Blackley. And we'll go now to the bottom of the 7th inning. Diamonds leading San Rafael 4-3.
If you've been there before, you know when your car breaks down on the freeway, you want quick, reliable service. You want All Counties Tow. With 20 years of experience, 7 locations in Northern California, and 50 trucks, All Counties Tow is the one to count on when you need roadside help. You can find them at allcotow.com or phone 925-709-0759 for fast, dependable service. Easy and painless. All Counties Tow.
Anytime we have a conversation with Mechanics Paint, we know that we're in the same business. Our business is customer service, integrity, loyalty, friendship. Mechanics clearly establishes a high level of tradition, honesty, integrity that comes through in all their transactions. I trust them with everything. I know that they're there for us. My name is Paul Irwin. I'm a mechanic.
Now batting number 32, Stephen Javier.
Right. So new pitcher into the ball game for San Rafael. Angel Baez, the right-hander. He'll take over for Billy Damon. And we can close the book on Billy. 6 innings pitched, 4 runs, 8 hits. And right now he'd be on the hook for the loss. First pitch to Javier is a strike, and the count 0-1. Here's the pitch, and that one just does miss. Count goes 1 ball and 1 strike. Angel Baez out of San Cristobal of the Dominican Republic. Right-hander, 6'3", 235 pounds, and now a fastball on the outside corner, and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. So far for the San Rafael right-hander, 1-1 and a 5.82 ERA. 12 games, all of them in relief, and the pitch swing, and this one popped into the air, right side. And a trio of Pacifics coming over, and it's going to be Wallace, the right fielder, cutting in front of Randall, the center fielder, to make the catch. And 1 up and 1 down.
Smith.
So that'll go back now to the top of the order for Brett Smith. So far for Smith, couple of ground outs and a base hit. He's 1 for 3. And the next pitch by Baez, and that one misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Last outing for Angel. He got a no decision, went 2 innings against the Stompers on August the 9th. The next one misses the count, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 innings, couple of earned runs. Got a couple of strikeouts. Stompers ended up winning that game 8-6. Next pitch in there for a strike. The outing before went just a third of an inning. Didn't give up any earned runs, but gave up 4 runs on a couple of hits. And that was a 10-9 loss to the Silverados. This one's hard hit by Smith. It's going to be foul as that one's on into the Diamond bullpen. So Baez in for Billy Damon. Not a bad outing for Billy overall. Certainly a lot better than his first outing for San Rafael. 2-2 pitch up high. And the count goes 3-2 to the Diamond leadoff hitter. Coming up next for San Rafael. Of course, be here against the Diamonds again tomorrow night. And then they'll take on the... We'll take another look at this one. And this one into right field, and Wallace over there to make the catch. And that is going to be out number 2.
Number 15, Morgan Blatnick.
So quickly for Baez, 2 up and 2 down. As Smith, he flies out. And now Morgan Blatnick will come up. Nobody aboard and 2 down for Blatnick. Double play ball in the first. He is flown out to center in the third, grounded to second. That was in the 5th. And Blatnick takes a strike in the count. No balls and 1 strike. I was looking at the league menu trying to find the Silverado schedule, or the San Rafael schedule. There's going to be a base hit for Blatnick. Takes that wide turn and holds on at first base. And he'll hold there with a 2-out base hit, and that'll bring up Bracamonte. So Blacknick's got himself his first base hit. Bracamonte trying to keep things going for Joel Carranza. Brock 3 for 3, or 2 for 2 with a walk so far. And the pitch to Gabe is a strike, and the count 0-1. So for San Rafael, back here tomorrow night against the Diamonds. And then August 16th they'll be home. August 17th they'll be home. This next pitch is low for a ball. They'll also be home August the 18th, and each night will be a different opponent. Clippers, Silverados, and the Admirals, respectively. And this one is punch in the air, right center field. Running over and making the catch, ranging over into left center field is Randall. And that'll do it for the inning. So the Diamonds do pick up a base hit, but they leave a runner. And at the end of 7 innings, the Diamonds clinging to a 1-run lead, 4-3, Pittsburgh.
Hampton by Hilton. Road trips can be grueling, which is why baseball teams are happy to split their road games. But there's one way to guarantee a win on the road. That's by staying at Hampton Inn by Hilton. Fresh, up-to-date accommodations include a hearty cooked breakfast to get you off to a good start on the day. Known for low-end prices and high-end service, a stay at Hampton Inn by Hilton means you can earn points in the valuable Hilton Honors Program. You can find a Hampton Inn by Hilton in Pittsburg and Brentwood. Are you looking for a community-based establishment that will provide a fun and exciting environment for your family? Certainly Diamonds Baseball is one, and no doubt Lumpy's Diner is another. Before or after the game, eating at Lumpy's Diner or Lumpy's Diner Express can make for a great doubleheader. And if you want to win a road game, LD's Catering will make your event a hit no matter the location. Lumpy's Diner is a homegrown sensation, world famous since 2008. Bring your family to ours.
All right, as we go to the top of the 8th inning, that'll be all for Travis Blackley. The left-hander Cam Hatch will take over for him, and Cam with the nice numbers. 3-0 on the season, a 3.32 earned run average, 20 games, all of them in relief, 24 and a third innings pitched, and 40 strikeouts for Cam against just 17 walks. So he'll pick it up now for Travis Blackley as we begin the top of the 8th inning, and Zach Files will lead it off. First pitch, the lefty-lefty matchup, and the ball inside, 1-0. So last outing for Cam was that 16-11 win August the 11th against the Admirals. This pitch way up high, snared out of the air by Stephen Javier, and the count 2 balls and no strikes. 2/3 of an inning, no earned runs. The previous outing, 1/3 of an inning, no earned runs. Previous to that, 2 innings. He picked up the win July 22nd at the Pacifics. That was a 3-2 Diamonds victory. And we have to go back several outings before the last time you could find a run scored on Cam Hatch. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a 4-pitch walk to start the inning here for Zach Files as he goes on down to first base. 9 outings in a row for Cam Hatch since he has given up an earned run. First pitch here to Wes Wallace is a strike, and the count 0-1. So Hatch has certainly pitched very well lately. Usually a guy called in just to face a couple of hitters swings. This one is popped up right side by Wallace. Second baseman over there is Blatnick. He makes the catch. So there's the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Ricky Gingras.
25, Ricky Gingras.
A walk to Files, a pop to second by Wallace. 1 on, 1 out for Gingras. And he'll be followed by Aaron Brill. Gingras swings at the high fastball, and the count 0-1. And looks like you get such a good look at that one. It's hard to lay off. That was really one of certainly above the letters. But Ricky let fly and couldn't catch up. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on and missed. This one down low and in, and the count 0-2. So Cam going up the strike zone, going down to the strike zone, and he's ahead of the count. No balls and 2 strikes. There you see Files away from first base. There he goes. Here's the pitch, and this ball is going to hit off the glove and back to the screen. It was Javier. It was a good pitch to throw on. It was high and out of the strike zone, and Javier went up the ladder to try to snare it, just couldn't catch it, and it's going to be a stolen base for Zach Files. So he's in scoring position now with 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing. Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. So we told you about the streak that Cam Hatch is on in terms of not giving up a run. But he's a base hit away from doing that right now. Take a look at the leaderboard in the association. Javion Randall leading the way with that .416 batting average. Here's the pitch, check swing, and able to hold up is Ricky that time, and the count goes 2-2. Aaron Brill, the 9th place hitter, would be next. Daniel Comstock holding on to that number 2 spot in terms of batting average, and of course Daniel about a week or so ago was promoted. Swing, tapper at the plate, and the count remains 2-2. Don Andre Clark comes in 3rd with a .343 average. And Brett Smith with the Diamonds in that mix, starting tonight's play at .322. Nick Akins continues to lead the way in home runs. He's got 23. And there goes the runner to 3rd. There's the pitch. Is outside. A throw down. Not in time. And it's a pair of stolen bases here for Zach Files. So there's Zach, the 3rd baseman, giving his team a couple of stolen bases. And now he could score with something less than a base hit. Runner at 3rd and just 1 out. And the pitch, swinging a ground ball, picked up by the second baseman Blatnick as the infield was playing in, and Gingras is going to be out 4-3. That was a nice play over there by Morgan. The infield was in. Morgan had to go to his left to pick that one up. Take another look here. He's able to get to it and quickly looks the runner back. And the Diamonds get the second out. Now the infield can back up again to its normal position. So that was a big out right there as Gingras is out 4-3. And Aaron Brill, more than likely now, will need a base hit to tie this thing up. Pitch, and a big swing and a miss at the fastball, and the count 0-1. So Hatch getting himself into some trouble with that leadoff walk to Files. Couple of stolen bases. Files at third now, but with 2 outs. Left-hander pitch, swinging a foul back to the screen. The count 0-2. Late in the ball game here, and the Pacific's down by a run, 4-3 in favor of the Diamonds. But the potential tying run just 90 feet away in the person of Zach Files. So Zach showing that he's got some power. He's got 12 home runs on the year, but showing he can run as well. And the pitch swung on, chopper foul left side, and we'll do the 0-2 pitch again. So some of the leaders in terms of pitching, Tyler Sharp of the Stompers. He's got himself a 2.48 average, ERA I should say. That leads the association. Baez of San Rafael, 2.89. Fernando picked up another win just the other day. This one ripped into right field. Rupaw's going back, reaches up and makes the catch near the line, and that'll do it for San Rafael. They get a base hit, couple of stolen bases for Files, but the would-be rally is snuffed out, and another good outing for Cameron Hatch as he strands a runner at third. Will go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Diamonds clinging to a 1-run lead.
Nick's Sandwiches. Want to tailgate in City Park before the next Diamonds home game? Nick's Sandwiches is a great place to start. Everything you need for a big crew of hungry fans, or a tasty lunch on the Delta, or a quick grab of coffee and a bite to eat on the way to work. Nick's Sandwiches is in Old Town Pittsburgh on Railroad Avenue across from the marina. Eating at the Diamonds' favorite deli is as satisfying as a 3-run homer. Start your pregame warm-up at Nick's Sandwiches, 315 Railroad Avenue in Old Town. In baseball, dedication, hard work, and some creative thinking can make a team a champion. At Winter Chevrolet, the same qualities can make you the champion. Pittsburgh's new and used Chevrolet dealer has the car that will make you feel like you just hit a home run. With a large selection to choose from, Winter Chevrolet is sure to have the car that fits your personality. And their amazing finance programs will allow you to slide into your new car safely. Winter Chevrolet, a proud sponsor of Diamonds Baseball, is off of Highway 4 in Pittsburgh. Winter has what you want.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th for Pittsburgh, number 7, Joel Carranza.
All right, bottom of the 8th we go. Diamonds lead it by 1. Joel Carranza now to face Angel Baez. Baez picking up for Billy Damon. And he picked himself up a scoreless inning, did Angel. Now he gets Carranza, Lashley, and Valera here in the 8th, with his Pacifics trailing by 1. So first pitch in there for a strike count, 0-1. And Cameron Hatch just continues to shine. Here is the pitch. That one hits the outside corner, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. For Cameron Hatch, he's now gone 9 1/3 innings. And giving up just 1 run in that time. And you have to go all the way back to July the 5th against the Clippers, the last time he gave up a run. Here's the pitch that's outside, ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. And, boy, he got himself into a little bit of trouble in that 8th inning, walking the leadoff hitter Files. Files stole a couple of bags, but died at third. And then there is Carranza, who picks up a leadoff walk here from Baez to start the 8th inning for the Diamonds. So Cameron Hatch putting together a very fine season for the Diamonds. 9 straight outings for Cameron Hatch without yielding a run. Fantastic performance. And this one in the dirt. And boy, what a stop that time by the catcher, Chingris. That ball was way outside. It looked like it was headed toward the backstop, and Carranza was hoping to get to second base, but a nice stop by Chingris keeps him at first. Here's the pitch, and that one misses the count. Now 2 balls and no strikes. Baez's pitch, swung on, this ball hit deep, left field, way back. Will it stay fair? And it is gone for a 2-run home run for Ryan Lashley. Ryan Lashley, a 2-home run game, 3 RBIs, and the Diamonds extend their lead now. It is 6-3 Pittsburgh.
Oh, baby.
Now batting, shortstop, number 2, Rafael Valera.
So here's Rafael Valera. How about that, Pittsburgh fans? Valera is also homered tonight. 4 home runs for the Diamonds here this evening, accounting for their 6 runs. Baez's pitch is in there, or just does miss 1 ball and no strikes. I thought I saw Mike Shanahan signal strike. Here's the 1-0, and that one just does miss, and the count goes 2 balls and no strikes. So a walk to Carranza, and a 2-run home run by Ryan Lashley that just did stay fair. And the next pitch, big swing and a miss by Valera. And the count goes 2 balls and 1 strike. So the Diamonds pick up some insurance here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And looking ahead to the top of the 9th, Brill, Don Andre, and Rando Moreno. Swing and a miss by Valera, and the count goes 2-2. So the Diamonds feeling awfully good about themselves right now. They've been winning games, getting good starting pitching. Here's the pitch, and that's high and in for a ball. Count 3-2. They've been hitting home runs as well. Payoff pitch to Valera, and swung on and missed it. A change up there, and he is out number 1. So Valera, unless this game were to be tied and to continue, he is out for the 2nd time, but a good night for Rafael with a base hit and a home run. So he likely finished the game at 2 for 4 if the Pacifics can't come up with 3 runs in their half of the 9th, but the Diamonds still have 3 more outs to get. Here's the pitch, and that's inside to Quitzer. 1 for 3 so far for Chris, and that was a base hit back in the 4th. Next pitch, and that one misses, and the count 1-1. Quitzer flew out in the 2nd, got a base hit in the 4th, and he struck out in the 6th. Same 2 teams tomorrow night, different start time, back to the usual 6 o'clock. Right here at Winter Chevrolet Stadium, a lot going on at the ballpark. Be part of it. Here's the pitch, and Quitzer takes high for a ball. And Chris is on base for the 2nd time tonight, and that'll bring up Zach Rapaz. They've gotten Zach all 3 times tonight, including when he was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning. Nick Bardisi is throwing down to the Diamond bullpen. As the Pacifics want to talk things over here. 1 on, 2 in for the Diamonds. And they have been clinging to that 1-run lead. Now it's 6-3. Mike Shanahan going to break up the party. It looks like Barnesi will have a chance to pick up the save. You do have Brill, who's a right-hander, Clark, who's a right-hander. You already saw Cameron Hatch, the left-hander. When you look at Cam's log, he's not a guy that faces more than a couple of hitters at a time. But he's been so very effective in that role, and again here tonight. Diamonds by 3. Home half of the 8th. This one low. Nice pickup by the catcher, Gingras. Diamonds trying to make it 6 out of their last 7. And the pitch, and that one in there for a strike. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Carranza led it off with a walk. Lashley a 2-run bomb. Strikeout to Valera. Chris Quitzer picks up the walk. That one misses. Now the count 2 balls and a strike to Zach Rapaz. Two one, swung on into the air, center field. Randall is there. Routine for Javion, and that is out number 2. So Rapaz flies to center, and that'll bring up Stephen Javier, who came in to catch, and that moved Bracamonte over to third, which moved Blatnick over to second, and which had young Jamil sent to the bench. Youngster Jamil in his first professional ball game, getting a couple of at-bats. Javier, he got Steven back in the 7th inning, so he's officially 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, and that one is low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. And this one sets out to right field. Wallace is there. He makes the catch, and that'll do it. So we are through 8 full. The Diamonds come up with some big insurance from Ryan Lashley as he gets the 2-run home run. Diamonds get some breathing room. They lead it 6-3, headed to the top of the 9th.
Oh, sure, you'll ask for advice if you want some, but usually you know exactly how you want your business publications and handouts to look. That's where Paper Tiger Ready Print comes in. It is their mission to help you achieve your business goals, and that starts by listening to what you want and making it happen. At Paper Tiger Ready Print, they believe there is no greater satisfaction than delivering a finished product that helps a client reach their goals and objectives. Give them a try. You won't be disappointed. Paper Tiger Ready Print at 182 East Leland Road in Pittsburgh or readyprint.com. Little J's. The handcrafted burgers are sensational. The generous sandwiches are delicious. The hand-carved tri-tip is the best in town. Getting hungry? You probably already know where to go to find these food treasures. Little J's in Pittsburgh. Since 2003, Little J's has been rewarding those smart enough to stop in for a meal. They can also cater your next event. On Loveridge Road, it's Little J's Restaurant.
All right, we're going to the top of the ninth inning. Diamonds trying to pick up the win here. Nick Barnese trying to pick up the save and give the win to Travis Blackley. Barnese, by way of Charlotte, Princeton, Bowling Green, and Hudson Valley. Born back in 1989 out of Simi Valley, California. 6'3", 215 pounds. And he is going to face the top of the order here to start for San Rafael. Don Andre Clark, Rando Moreno, and Javian Randall. So here's Barnese, and the pitch swung on and missed, and the count 0-1. So Sean Johnson was taking this role and doing such a fine job for the Diamonds, but we told you he has been promoted to the Frontier League along with Jordan Brink. 0-1 pitch way up high for a ball, and the count 1-1. So the right-hander comes in 2-2, a .480 earned run average, 26 games, all of them in relief. 30 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts for Nick, and this next one misses the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Does have 6 saves on the year for Barnese. And he's going to have to get through this very tough top of the order. 2-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball, broken bat, right side, picked up by Garcia, who's now over at second base, and he throws him out. And 1 up and 1 down.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Rando Moreno.
So Garcia coming in to play second base. Now the Diamonds, it was Jamil over there, Blatnick, and now Garcia, the second baseman. So 1 up and 1 down as Don Andre bounces out 4-3. So a good start to the inning, and here's Rando Moreno. Pitch to Rando, that's a strike in there, and the count 0-1. Javion Randall waits on deck. And Gillespie, if we get that far, would follow him. Here's the pitch, and this one on the outside corner is strike. So this is a save situation for Barnese, trying to pick up his 4th of the season. Right-hander with that long look in. Nick comes set, high leg kick, and this pitch is high for a ball, and the count 1-2. Wind starts to pick up just a bit more, blowing right to left. 1-2 pitch, and that bends Moreno back, and the count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they got Don Andre on the bounce out to second. Now 2 strikes here to Rando Moreno. Righty-righty matchup here. Trying to keep the speedy guy off base. Big hopper. Valera comes in, has it, throws to first, and there is out number 2. So Moreno bounces out 6-3, 2 down. Here's Javian Randall. Now we know Randall can hit,
Number 3, Javion Randall.
and he does have some power as well. So you got to be careful, but feeling pretty good with a 3-run lead here. The Pacific still need to cut a couple of guys aboard here to bring the tying run to the plate. So there's ball 1 to Javion. And this next one in there for a strike. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Diamonds coming off that 14-4 win against Vallejo Sunday behind Brett Solano. 1-1 pitch, and this one outside for a ball. Count 2 balls and a strike. That made that road trip 5 out of 6. They lost to the Clips 8-4 on Friday, the only blemish on that road trip. The 2-1 pitch, and that one in there a strike. And now San Rafael down to their final bullet. Adrian Randall comes in to this game with 12 home runs on the year. Second in RBIs with 61. Checks his swing, and he is going to be tagged out for out number 3, and the Diamonds get the victory. And how about that? After that 5 out of 6 road trip, they come back and get the win here. They win it by a final score of 6-3, and the Diamonds push their record now to 32-33, just one game under 500, and pending the outcome of the Vallejo game, could be in third place all by themselves if Vallejo were to be tripped up tonight. That game's still going on with the Admirals, but the Diamonds get the win. Blackley, he picks up his second victory of the season, running his record at 2-2. Another good outing for Cameron Hatch as he goes a full inning without giving up a run. Barnesi, a 1-2-3 ninth to pick up the save, and the Diamonds get the win. And well, the Diamonds played long ball here tonight. They got it started with a 2-run home run by Carranza. That was in the 4th. Valera had one in that inning as well. They got one from Ryan Lashley in the 6th, and they got a big 2-run home run to give them some breathing room. That was in the 8th, and that was Lashley's second home run of the game. Well, the Diamonds will be back here tomorrow night to take on these very same San Rafael Pacifics. Game time will start at its usual time, 6 o'clock, right here from Winter Chevrolet Stadium. Until then, I'm Anthony Schultz for all of us here with Diamonds Baseball saying good night from Pittsburgh.